Update. I'm Cassie.
I'm Keegan.
I'm Christina.
And we are back. We hope you enjoyed the episodes that we put up while we had our little Thanksgiving break. Thank you so much for your patience. I think it was needed.
Yeah.
We needed that little break, but I'm so happy that we're back together again.
Yes.
Okay, so I found something on Reddit that I wanted to discuss with you guys. So the subject line of this Reddit post is, I, 27 male, discovered my wife's 30 female family was behind my vicious cyberbullying attack. My wife knew, but she hid it for years. How do I move past this?
That is so fucked up.
With a divorce lawyer.
Yes,
That's how you
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait, her family was bullying him and his wife knew?
Yeah. Okay. So it's a really long post, but they've been together for 7 years, married for 5 years. Okay. So they have a 2-year-old child together. They got together and things were really great. But the biggest obstacle, I guess, was her family. They're like a really tight knit kind of like closed gates family. So if somebody doesn't like you in that family, he says you're not getting very far. We've all met families like that like close ranks on you.
Yeah, I don't like them.
I don't like that.
Not
at
interested. Not interested.
Yes. He says there are a few family members who broke away from the pack, but no one hardly acknowledges them. They're no contact and black sheep. So that's the kind of family we're dealing with here, right? So, but her family is extremely important to her. So he worked hard to try and like get in with them. But when they were planning the wedding, like shortly before their wedding, he starts being the target of some like really relentless, vicious cyberbullying. So it's really personal. There's fake reviews, like polluting his business profile. It's costing him clients.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And so he would report it, and then it would take a while for anything to be done. And then something would be done, and then more accounts would pop up.
You're so fucking with my business? Can you not?
And like, gosh, I can't. It would cause me so much anxiety. It would take such a personal toll on me every day, not knowing what's coming.
Absolutely.
Also,
and isn't that slander?
Yeah. And also, if it is like your business and like you're the wife, wouldn't you not want that to happen? Because it's affecting your household finances.
Well, okay. So he says, this is all taking a toll on his mental health. His wife is being really supportive. She's his rock through this time, right?
And kind of like the mom on that one show.
Yeah, Yeah, oh God, what was that? I can't remember.
It was her that was bullying him the whole time.
Yeah, Kendra Lacari or whatever. Yeah.
So then I guess recently, so they've been married for 5 years. This happened right before, like when they were planning their wedding. Recently, she tells him that it was her family that was behind the harassment, and she's like, "No way!" He's like, "No way!" Like, I can't believe that. But then she shows him that, I guess, like she didn't know at first, but she stumbled across something. They had like left up a chat, like a family group chat, where it said stuff like, some people got to learn the hard way. If he wants to join the fold, here's his initiation. So the entire family was cyberbullying him,
That's so
joking about it, created a group chat to talk about it. She found out about it and then didn't say anything to him.
No, that's not fucking cool.
Right.
That's
and now
cool.
Finally, all these years later, is like, I just felt so bad. I felt like I needed to bring it up to you.
Now, after all these years?
Honestly, okay, so what's your opinion on that? Because I'm like, bring it up to me at the time.
Immediately.
Or like, don't bring it up to me because like...
At all. Yeah.
Yeah. What am I going to do about it now? We have a 2-year-old. We've been married for 5 years. Yeah. I've been interacting with these people while you knew what they had put me through for the last 5 years.
No, I know. I don't think you can resolve...
How do you recover?
I don't think you can recover from that. I mean, me personally, like, and we've been talking for a while this morning, the people in your life that say that they love you shouldn't be your op. You know what I mean?
Right.
They need to be your biggest cheerleaders, your biggest supporters. Like, otherwise, what's the fucking point? Like, life is hard enough and there's bullies everywhere.
Yes.
Why?
That's right.
Why is the call coming from inside the house?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I don't have, we're at the end of the year. I think we're all a little reflective. And something that I do feel like I learned this year that I'm taking with me into the future is that I do not have time or space for relationships in my life, whether that be romantic relationships, friendships, whatever it is in my life that aren't reciprocal and aren't additive to my life. Like if you are making my life harder, why?
Yeah.
Life is so hard already. It is so hard already. Everywhere you turn, the people in your life should be a source of joy and comfort and support. And you should offer that in return. That's how friendships and relationships should work.
Yeah. And we were talking about that, that thing that's went viral on Thanksgiving on TikTok. That I think she's the fiance or something. So she's also like new in that family. And they were like, oh, we're a turkey trot family. And they were going to run a 10K. So she like fucking trains and stuff, and then they're like, just kidding, or whatever. You can see the look on her face is
that
like,
shit is not funny to me, and it's
I
part
didn't
of
realize
why
that she had trained all up in the. I just thought they were. I don't know what I thought. I just was like, oh, like ha ha ha, we're gonna go do a turkey trot today, and then they were like, okay, we're just kidding, we're not gonna do it. I didn't realize it was like they had this been going on for like months. She'd been training for it.
Dude, and that's
I would be fucking pissed.
It's so hard to join a family.
Yes.
Like, and their traditions.
You're already on the
and being
outside.
in their space. And this is why, and I know it's beloved, and I have gotten to a place where like I can enjoy the movie, and especially this year, R.I.P. Diane Keaton.
But
it's why I struggle with it's why I struggle with the Family Stone, because I'm like, they are so fucking mean to her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so it makes me feel so uncomfortable and so anxious, because you are the odd, and we've all been there, where like you are the odd person out in a situation, and it goes so far to have people be like welcoming to you, welcoming and warm to you.
They're so mean to her. You're absolutely right.
So mean.
They're so not welcoming, and nobody tries to make her put her at ease except for the one brother who
she ends up fucking. Yeah.
That movie is so bizarre, but I do love it. But yeah, you're right. Like I would actually rather marry into a turkey trot family
100%.
Than a prank family.
Oh, yeah. I'm not doing a prank family. My sensitive little spirit, I can't handle being. No way. No.
A trash talk family, I'm in.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah.
Gossip
trash
family?
Chisme family?
Oh, chismosa. Yes.
Yes. A superstitious family? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
But my husband and I joke, because right now we are in the thick of like today's the championship game for Ohio State playing Indiana. So number 1 versus number 2 to see who goes to the national championship games. No big deal. Playoff.
Okay.
Okay. But last week when they played Michigan, Chris was standing the whole time. And like this season, like we all have like our things. Like, oh, he's wearing this one shirt. He has to wear that shirt every game. He stood the entire game. He's like, I'm not saying it's because I stood for the entire game, but we can't prove it's not. So what's he going to sit down and we lose? Like, what the fuck?
Dude, that is so funny.
We are the funniest superstition family. Somebody
put, imagine there's a show that women get obsessed with, and it affects their mood, and they can't help out during the holidays when it's on. Like, just imagine it. And I was like, oh man. Anyways, and it had like a football game on in the background, and I was like, oh man. I'm like, you can't come for football.
I mean, I get emotional. Like, I mean, because you invest a lot of time watching them, and you know, it's real time, right? You're watching these kids who've worked their asses off all year doing something. You're really rooting for them and hoping for them. However, not being able to help out and do something.
Yeah, I saw a lot of TikToks.
Maybe just during the hours of
people like it was like women in the kitchen and men on the couch like watching. I'm like, well, if you're on the couch, I'm on the couch
Thanksgiving
too.
Yes. Yes. Same.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I got into sports, so I could stay on the couch.
There you go.
Who knew? Maybe
playing
it
the
was
long
a subtle. Maybe it was a subtle thing. This whole
You're like,
time.
oh, if I'm into this, then I get to not do dishes.
I really love football, Mom. I cannot come out and do the dishes.
There you go.
God, Mom, meatloaf.
Oh man. Well, who should we fuck, marry, kill for December? We've done Sag, right? Did we do Sag or did we?
I don't think we did Sag.
Did. Not yet. No. No, because we were off for 2 weeks. We can do Sag.
Yeah, let's do Sagittarius.
This one's hard.
Yeah.
I like as we've said, love our Sagittarius female friends, but I have never really
which is wild because I have so many.
Had
so
a romantic feeling towards a Sag man. So let's see what we got here. Let's go shopping. I'll do Nicholas Hoult.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do Nicholas Hoult.
I'll do Bill Pullman.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing Jon Stewart.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Jon Stewart
Also been married for a really fucking long time.
I did look up this man's chart. So let me know if you want to know the rest of his chart, and I will share it with you.
I'm very interested.
I'm interested.
Please share.
Yeah.
Okay. He is a Sagittarius sun. He is a Sagittarius moon. He is an Aquarius rising, and he's a Sagittarius Mercury, which means like how he communicates is very fiery, which makes
explains why he
so much
can
sense to me.
explain things as well as he can.
Yeah. So, okay.
The good thing is that we agree on, from what I can see, like 99% of politics. So he won't be arguing with me about these things, but I think he would give a good debate in the way.
He's 100%. Yeah.
But you know what? Because we also do know a lot of Sagittarius men who also like to think they can debate, but just come off argumentative and condescending. I feel like if you didn't know him really well, or he wasn't as funny as he was, he could come off that way too.
Well, I do feel like even in a relationship, there's a possibility that, with people who are really smart and good at debating, sometimes they can get wrapped up in winning and not even realize they're hurting your feelings. You know what I mean? Or they're being too aggressive. And as much as I love Jon Stewart and think he seems like a very good guy, and we do agree on a lot of politics and stuff, I could totally see that happening. I could see that happening in the same way, and Thomas, please bleep this out, but the way that it gets with sometimes.
I know exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Where it's just kind of, it'll escalate.
Yeah.
So I love Jon Stewart. Gosh, I love Jon Stewart, and I think he's hot.
He's very hot.
Very hot.
We got
Nicholas Hoult is also hot to me. They're all good looking.
He's
actually.
sun in Sag, moon in Aries. Oof. I can't find his rising though.
It's hard to find the rising. I had to Google rising sign because it doesn't usually come up in the immediate chart.
Right. Yeah. But yeah.
Bill Pullman. We got Sag, moon in Taurus.
Ooh.
So yeah.
We're rubbing our hands together.
Ooh,
over
his
here.
Chinese
Like,
astrology is water snake.
Okay.
He's 6 foot and 1.5 inches.
I'm marrying Bill Pullman. I'm marrying Bill Pullman. I'm putting it down.
Yeah.
You got that. You got that Earth. You got that Earth moon.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
That's gonna balance you out real nice for me.
The dominance. Sun, Sagittarius, Taurus, Venus. Same as me. Libra, Neptune. He's a fire, air, mutable. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm going.
And I'm immutable as well. Okay.
Okay.
So love that.
So we have to fuck, marry, friend. I'm sorry. I'm having a really difficult time narrowing this down for myself.
What do we got for Nicholas Hoult?
he's an Aries moon. We don't know his rising.
That's tough.
Yeah, I can see. I can check his rising sign.
That's a lot, though. I think Nicholas Hoult is so adorable. I think he's so cute.
Yeah.
That's a difficult chart, I think.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Ooh,
He's
fire.
He's got a Cap stellium though.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah.
Okay, that changes the game a bit. Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
So, but no, he's Capricorn. His Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius are his dominants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm
also-
going to do.
Okay. Also,
I'm
he's
gonna-
British.
But
So,
he's British, and I think we're the same age. I think we have the same birth year.
89. No, he's 89. So
Oh, okay. He's a year older than me.
He's very cute.
He's so
is very
cute.
cute.
His eyes
it's a
are
good.
so
I
pretty.
could see this. I could see this for you.
I could too. This is hard actually because I was ready to marry Bill Pullman. I was
That
ready
chart.
to marry Bill Pullman.
Yeah.
That chart is a
Loyal?
nice chart. Yeah, it looks like he's nice to horses. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he brushes horses gently. Is the energy I'm getting from Bill Pullman.
Amazing. Honestly, so does Nicholas Hoult.
He seems like a really good big spoon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he rolls over in bed and just like pulls you in. Bill Pullman feels like an amazing big spoon.
I mean, his
I
name
bet
is
he
Pullman.
makes-
Get it?
That's true. I bet he makes good pancakes. You know?
crepes, even harder.
Yeah. He invests in. Actually, all three of these men invests in kitchenware energy. You know what I mean? Like they're buying nice knife sets, nice pots and pans.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing. Oh my God. Keegan, yours.
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart invests in good wine.
Oh yeah.
No, I
100%.
bet you he orders in a brunch spread.
Oh,
like
for sure.
you know what I mean? He knows.
Yeah.
He knows how to get the best spread. Many different cream cheeses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
He's
okay,
going to be
here's
Bellini over
mimosa.
a mimosa. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first thing. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm fucking Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that energy is gonna be hot. Like he's got a hot sex energy.
Yes.
So let's get that out of the way right now.
For sure.
Now when it comes to the other two, this is tough. I feel like I could lead a happy life with either man, to be honest. I feel like I would like Nicholas Hoult. I'm more physically like want to jump your bones kind of energy.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would have such a nice, cozy, soft life with Bill Pullman.
Yeah. Ooh, I do love soft life.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna marry. Maybe this is the wrong choice, and I'll always be forever pining for my friend Nicholas Hoult. But I am gonna marry Bill Pullman. I just feel like he's gonna help me in the garden. You know what I mean?
I really want to see that movie where you're married to Bill Pullman, but
And
like you're
pining
friends
over-
with Nicholas Hoult. Yeah.
It's a slow burn, and Bill Pullman is like 70 years old. So when he dies, then Nicholas Hoult will comfort me, and then it's my chance to start again. But I had a very happy life with my first husband, Bill Pullman.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's hard
Perfect.
to get
Perfect.
hard to get over him, but he understands, and he's
Fuck,
been pining.
marry, second husband. That's what we were playing.
There we go. There we go. I love this game. I love this game.
Yeah.
Mary second husband. I literally want that to be the title of the fucking
Yes. Amazing. I am going to do the same thing, minus the second husband part. I won't be pining over
Yeah.
Nicholas Hoult. I mean, I think that he's attractive. But yeah, he's not really for me. I think an Aries, we're plenty.
Yeah, I feel that. A Sagittarius sun, Aries moon with you, with your Aries sun, it might be
And
a lot.
Taurus moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to marry Jon Stewart.
Okay.
We are going to
I feel like you can handle it. I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get so classy wine drunk and then just devolve in
and
like
worked up
yelling about politics.
Yes. We're going to be the loud family. Speaking of like
And another thing.
exactly, just screaming. Why is everyone screaming? It's us.
This is the way we are. This is just how we talk. This is just how we talk.
Exactly. And then I'm going to fuck Bill Pullman.
Okay.
I saw The Sinner. It's okay.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
He's
Yeah. He can still get it.
I think there with age comes wisdom, and I think that will be a good time. And then I'm gonna second husband Nicholas Hoult
Yeah.
for sure.
It's a good call.
You have a little while to go, further to
we've
go.
got some time.
You got a lot further to go hopefully with Jon Stewart.
Yeah, and then he's then it'll give him time to mature up. I'm watching Nicholas Hoult. He's young now, but let him age up a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like that is a
put a pin in
Sagittarius.
that.
We'll
Yeah.
revisit it. Yeah. Love that.
Oh man.
Well, we do have a new patron. Welcome to the Worsty family, Guinevere O'Brien. We are so excited to have you. I love a Guinevere, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so
great
great.
name.
Yeah, and it's Gwen. Maybe I should not be putting out all of her personal information like that. But I love the way you spell your name, Guinevere.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I like that. Genevieve. Yeah.
Genevieve. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us over on Patreon. We're so excited to have you over there. Look out for some Christmas content that we have coming up soon. And let us know if you have any Fuck, Marry, Kill suggestions. If you just want to reach out and say hi, we love hearing from our patrons.
Yeah. Well, you guys want to take 5 and then we'll come back with stories?
Sounds
Yes.
good.
And we're back. Okay, Christina, kick us off with stories.
Okay, starting it off. She says, so I, 26-year-old female, have been talking to a 30-year-old male for a few days. He seemed nice enough, and we had some things in common, primarily similar sense of humor. We're both very goal-oriented, like to work out, and both had aspirations of eventually leaving the state we live in. Banter over text messages was fun. I enjoyed talking to him. Around 4 p.m., he asked if I wanted to go bowling with him. I said sure, and we set a time for 5 p.m. I usually don't like to do last-minute dates, but we were vibing, and I figured why not? I didn't have anything else to do. I get to the bowling place, and immediately when I see him, I'm not really feeling it. He's not really my type, but I'm dedicated to seeing it through and trying to get to know him some more. We walk in, and he's not really saying much to me. He pays for us to go for an hour, but doesn't really give me any direction on like where to get bowling balls or, how to set up the thing. I've been bowling before, but never to this specific place. Finally, we get set up and he says, okay, I'm going to say hi to my brother real quick. Okay, cool. Didn't really know that his brother was there. I don't know if he worked there or just hung out there or what, and never really got a chance to ask. He leaves me sitting in our lane for about 5-ish minutes, and when he comes back, he has a beer. I'm not
so annoying. Sitting around in a bowling alley by yourself in a lane. Is there anything more depressing in the world?
That is sad. I've never thought about that before, but the visual
Cassie,
image of that,
exactly
just the sound of
The
bowling
smell.
balls just clashing, like
Oh my gosh.
no. It smells like stale beer and feet. No, no.
That shoe spray.
When he comes back, he has a beer. I'm not a huge drinker, and we both discussed that prior. And while I don't have any problem with drinking, I usually tend to avoid it on a first date. So I ordered a water, and we started our game. We're halfway through our first game, and he asked me if I'm religious. I tell him no, I'm agnostic, and he asks me why. Mind you, this is the first thing this man has asked me since we met up. I give him the short version of it, which is just that my parents let us explore religion and none of them really clicked for me. He asked me where my parents live, and I told him my dad lives in a different state with my brothers, to which he follows up, where's your mom? again.
Okay.
I tried to give him the short of it and say, well, my parents divorced about a decade ago and
Why
she
are you
hasn't been around.
interrogating me?
Right?
From there, I tried to turn the conversation towards more lighthearted by joking about his bowling skills and asking him if he was secretly a pro because he was absolutely whooping my butt in the second game. The responses were kind of dry, and eventually I just gave up, especially after he left me alone again to go and talk to his brother and grab another beer.
Dude, are you consulting with your brother right now? Are you like going back and forth?
At this point, I'm a little discouraged, but I'm holding out, hoping that maybe once we finish playing that we will get some food because the place we went to had a little restaurant inside and we could talk and get to know each other more. At the start of the third and last game, he goes to tell me he's going to grab another beer, but ultimately decided against it because we only had 15 minutes left on our lane. We didn't really talk much during the last game, and when we finish, he fist bumps me and tells me to get home safe. He's going to go hang out with his brother and get blackout drunk.
Okay.
Okay, have fun.
Cool. So you just wanted somebody to come play bowling with you because you didn't.
And your
want to bowl
brother
alone.
was there. Who could
I'm
have
assuming
been
he works
bowling
there.
with you?
That sounds.
Oh, maybe
That sounds
so.
like he's worked
Maybe
there.
so.
Maybe
Okay.
he's like the one pouring the beers for him or something.
And
Yeah.
also probably got him that lane for an hour. To
Yeah.
be fair.
I'm kind of just like, all right. And he walks off without saying another word. So yeah, not like a complete nightmare of a date, but definitely probably one of the worst I've ever had.
Just a waste of a night. Just
Yeah.
a waste of a night.
Yeah.
This is
Like-
so funny because I rarely do this, but I had gone through and was also collecting a bunch of holiday stories. But this was the date that I pulled, and I'm so glad I had backups.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
funny because I was just like, what are you?
It's
why
so
did
funny.
you invite
I'm
me
like,
there?
Why? This could have been an email.
Honestly, that is the true feeling of it. And also, I happen to think bowling is depressing anyways. I don't know. There's something about it. It's just like, is this the best thing we could think of to do?
I don't know why, but I hate bowling.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
Probably because I suck at it. So that's probably why. And I'm very competitive. So it's not fun to like be like shitty at something and know you're not going to win. So then it's just like, well, this isn't necessarily fun.
Well, the other thing too is I'm not a very second-hand kind of person. Like I don't go to buffets and I don't like wearing
Ugh.
shoes that
Yes.
thousands of other people have
putting your
worn.
Yeah, we
finger in
touched on
holes.
potlucks at the for the shorty episode. Finish that.
Putting my fingers in holes that other
Yeah.
people's fingers have been.
That's
Yeah, I
honestly
don't love
probably
that.
where COVID came from. Honestly,
True.
if we
A
haven't
bowling
looked
alley.
in, we need exactly.
I'm gonna go buffet before bowling alley. I'm gonna be real honest. There was a hometown buffet. It was a Golden Corral,
It was a sneeze guard for sure.
or it was a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit.
Oh God!
Can you imagine how disgusting a ball pit is? Like, really think about that now that we're adults.
No.
It's like a bunch of snotty children.
Goosebumps.
That's why I don't think they even have the play things anymore in the McDonald's.
No,
don't
they
think they
don't.
do.
They really have taken all the joy out of McDonald's, though. I have to say that. Do you
They have
remember
a-
like the
At the
playpens?
McDonald's by my
place?
office here in Hamburg, they have a outside play area that's like kind of like a like
Well,
you know
that's
like the
nice.
slide house thingy,
They used
but
to
it's
do
not like the ball
birthdays
pit
and stuff. Like I had a birthday party at the McDonald's play place when I was little.
Yeah, I remember attending one of those. I did see on TikTok that there's a TikTok called at Arby's Boys, and they're going around doing raves at Arby's.
Oh,
Like
fuck
bringing
yeah.
in the
Whoa.
Dude,
DJs.
listen.
Listen,
Back when
would do.
I know people talk a lot of shit on Arby's because what is that roast beef? Like it's like the most thin, papery shit you've ever seen in your life. But when I ate meat, did I fucking love
I loved Arby's.
Arby's
dude.
roast beef sandwich?
I know.
Yes, bitch.
When I went home, when I went back to the U.S., I did a number of things that were like literal hit list things that I was like, okay, I'm going to Taco Bell first
Yes.
and foremost.
Yes.
I was like, I want to go to Bob Evans down on the fucking farm.
Oh yes.
So good. I
Good
was like,
chicken noodle soup at Bob Evans.
neither
I love me a Bob.
overrated. Oh
Yeah.
my God, neither overrated. However, did go to a Long John Silver's, which I haven't had since I lived in Ohio, and I was like, in my mind, this was better. It didn't.
I know. I haven't
did not-
revisited that since
Yeah.
Ohio either.
That's okay. Maybe
and
just
I'm-
let that live in your
Yeah.
memory. I
Yeah.
feel like I don't like seafood, so Long John Silver was never my thing. But what I remember of Long John Silver is that it did taste like the grease had maybe been sitting there a while.
No, everything tastes like fish. Everything.
Yeah.
Like their chicken tastes
hush
like
puppies.
fish.
Well,
Because
the hush puppies taste
surely
like
they
fish.
like
Well,
fry
this was
everything in the same oil.
This was a KFC that also had a Long John Silver.
Oh,
So I did not
okay.
have that experience this time.
Is KFC cheating on Taco Bell? Because I thought that was the union.
I don't
Was it
know.
Taco
Isn't it?
Bell,
Are they all
KFC?
Yum brands or something?
Oh, I have no idea.
Maybe
don't
that's
know.
the. Yeah.
I had Taco Bell yesterday. Look, till the end of the year, it's anything goes.
Hey,
is what it
Totally
is.
engineered. Hey,
I love
Do
me
it, lady.
some Taco Bell. Exactly.
I discovered something new because I've always gotten like the same stuff at Taco Bell. And one time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this grilled cheese burrito. It's like a black bean grilled cheese burrito. I was like, this shit. They grilled cheese on the tortilla before filling it and
Ooh.
folding it into a burrito. And I'm like, that
Okay.
shit.
so good.
slaps. Slaps.
So
Yeah.
delicious.
If people wonder who's keeping Arby's in business, man, it's me. I love an
Yeah,
Arby's.
just you.
I
Arby's
really
sauce?
do.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Dude.
Like I don't eat
I'm
meat
a hor-
anymore, but
I'm
I
a
will
horsey
take a
sauce
Arby's
fan.
sauce. Yum.
Sea sauce.
yeah, but that Arby's
damn.
sauce is legit. I
The
love
potato
oh my God.
cakes, the curly fries.
Oh my God. Do you remember Rax? We've talked about this
Yes.
for sure.
Oh, I know we've talked about this. Rax was the fucking. Oh
shit, dude.
my God.
The fucking
So-
the long one with the
Yes.
cheddar.
Yep.
Ooh.
And it had the salad bar inside it.
You guys are making me want fast foods.
Okay, sorry.
Sure
All
bad.
right.
Okay, I know.
back to
We're
story,
a
back to
little
story.
hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. I recently tried dipping my toe back into dating after 2 years since breaking up with my ex. It was a traumatic experience and he wasn't a good guy. I had been hearing stories from colleagues and friends about how much of a nightmare dating was now, and they weren't wrong. I have been on dates with 3 different guys in the past 4 months, and all of them were disasters. The first one wouldn't take his face out of his phone and was rude to bar staff, wouldn't stop commenting on how big his bed was.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The
Does
second
it have
guy,
a bed frame though, sir? And sheets?
important questions. Important question. What's the quality of your mattress? Also, where did it come from? Talking about like that situation, Christina, where it's just like I don't know where that bowling ball has been. You've met men who like have gotten their like mattress off the street or some shit
Yep.
too, right?
Yep.
Which is
Listen, you got to do what you got to do
When you're
and everything
young?
like that. But yeah, no, I feel like
Too old for that shit now.
I
Yeah.
can know a lot about a guy by looking at the pillow on his bed.
Yeah.
It'll tell me everything I need to know.
mm-hmm.
If I was on a dating app again, I'd be like, show me the pillow on your
First
bed.
thing
thing.
I want to know. Take that pillowcase off.
Show it to
Let's
me.
see. Let's see it.
Right?
You know the
no,
one
no.
too. You know the one pillow.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I will never forget that TikTok
Oh, that
you watched.
fucking-
I literally had my heart rate just went up thinking
I know.
about it.
I know. Every time you think like, oh, I'm prepped to see this, it's worse than what you think it could ever be.
Just the idea of laying my head down at night.
Nope.
What's the
No.
smell like?
Like you're gonna get scabies. Fucking
Just
scabies.
like why the fuck will my cheek not stop itching? What's going on?
God.
Okay.
And it's that same guy's like, I don't understand. I just can't get rid of this acne.
You're like, okay. You know what? Even more infuriating, I bet that guy has perfect fucking skin.
Yeah.
These bitches out here like washing their entire body with the same bar of Irish Spring and like have like flawless fucking skin. How dare you? How
rude.
dare you?
It's disrespectful.
God damn.
I know.
Their hair, their face, their body, everything.
They're probably like washing their crack first and then like using the same bar of soap.
With no washcloth. It's just the bar on skin. Disgusting. Fucking gross.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
It's soap. It's clean.
Okay.
All right. Could you do a little rinse first or something at least
Hell,
between?
like fucking use a washcloth. Like, what is wrong with people? I don't understand.
Oh god.
Okay. The second guy showed up drunk and high. The rest of the story on him was too long on how things got bad. On how bad things got. On to the last guy. It was our 6th date, and he seemed lovely and nice, funny, easygoing. We got on the topic of kids. I know early to be having that conversation, but we're both in our 30s, and it naturally came up. I mentioned I have PCOS and endometriosis, so I might find it difficult to get pregnant. He kind of glared at me and seemed to get really annoyed about it, saying I should just sort it. Just sort it out.
Okay.
Figure it out. As
you
someone
got
with
this.
endometriosis,
Fuck you.
Just figure it out.
Just sort it. Oh,
Okay, thanks.
okay.
Thanks for the advice.
Thanks,
I tried
Doc.
I tried to explain to him it's not as simple as just sorting it, and tried to be lighthearted and sort of explain. He said he wouldn't have even considered pursuing things if this was going to be an issue. I said I'm not the only woman in the world that has difficulties with this, and even with women without it can struggle. I was just floored by the complete change in demeanor and attitude. He then said, oh my God, prepare yourselves. He then said that it lowered my stock value if I can't produce a child, and should have disclosed this on the first date.
Ew. Okay. What is he, like some sort of fucking manosphere podcast, bro?
Definitely.
Woof.
I sat there flabbergasted and just laughed at him and left and then blocked him. I'm not sad it didn't work out, but I haven't been able to get the stock value comment out of my head, and I'm still quite hurt by it. I know it only speaks volumes of him and the information/content he's consuming, or just his general archaic thinking, and it's not about me. All this said, it has me completely terrified of trying to date again.
Ugh, no, that's awful. And honestly, yeah, fuck that guy to the moon. We're not baby farms.
No.
Go fuck yourself. Also, adoption is an option.
Also, you don't know if you have issues. Like women get clued into things a lot sooner because we have periods and stuff. And we know that those things can impact fertility. But I do know people with PCOS who have had children. I know people with endometriosis who have had children.
Exactly.
It's not like it stops you from being able to have kids. It can possibly make things a little bit more difficult. But men typically don't know if they have issues with fertility until they're trying to have kids. So this motherfucker might have his own fucking problems.
Right.
Okay? So
I love being child-free sometimes.
All right. So, holiday story for you. Ooh. We have a small staff, 15 people, around 15 people. So staff party is at the boss's house. He gets it catered, the whole deal. One of the sales girls, number 1, brought her boyfriend, who she'd been seeing for about 37 minutes prior to the party.
No, that's a real gamble. You can't bring and we've had these stories before where people have done like early dates at an office party. No, you can't. No. That guy has to be vetted. He's had to have gone through the ringer. I've had to have taken him around my friends, my family. Honestly, God, what is worse? For him to act a fool around.
Ooh, I love this conversation.
Yeah.
Your friends, your family or your job. Which
I
is
feel
the
like
worst.
your friends are more forgiving. If I had to pick one of the 3 for him to,
I think your family could be forgiving as well. I think work would be the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
and
work
then
might
family.
be the worst.
That's
because you
with
can't
my
go back
bag.
and be like, yes, exactly.
But if he acts like a complete ass around my family, I feel like we have to break up.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Because
I'm going to break up with him in any of these scenarios.
Yes, exactly.
All these scenarios.
There's no defending that with your family.
Which one makes it more embarrassing afterwards? I think work is the answer.
Yeah, totally.
All right. So it turns out he had previously dated one of the other sales girls, number 2, a few years ago.
Drama.
No big deal. The ladies were fine about it. Problem was, sales girl number 2 had also brought her new boyfriend. So guy with number 1 had a few drinks, make some comments to the boyfriend of number 2 along the lines of, how did my sloppy seconds taste?
No. Oh, them fighting words.
A fight ensues. The boss's pool table gets absolutely destroyed. Red wine is everywhere. Carpets are ruined. Everyone is screaming. And my wife and I are sitting in the corner with nachos enjoying the show. Good times.
Your boss's house.
boats. You wrecked a pool table. Those things are like, what, $15K?
Oh,
They're so
man.
expensive.
They're so expensive. Oh my God.
Red wine all over his carpets.
No, you can't bring, you really can't gamble and bring a +1, to work party.
To any work party, but certainly not in my boss's home. No.
Yeah.
And it's small. It's not like you can kind of hide the drama away from it. Like as
You
a
can't pretend
company
you're
of
not
like
with them.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Woof.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to take 5 and then come back with the Tainted Love?
That sounds good. And we're back.
Okay. So I'm very stoked to share this story with you. I have to give credit where credit is due. I got sent an Atlantic article by my brother-in-law when we were in Hawaii. And he's like,
Ooh.
have you heard of this case? And I hadn't. He's like, this is bananas. And I guess they released it also as a podcast that you can listen to because the article is rather long. And he's like, it's an incredible episode. So I definitely want to share that. Go to our website, and in the show notes, we'll have our sources and you can find it there. But it's a very recent one too. So on August 11, 2024, Ryan Borgwardt, he's a 44-year-old carpenter. He left home with a kayak, tackle box, and fishing rod for Big Green Lake. It's one of the deepest lakes in Wisconsin. At some points, it gets to be like 236 feet deep.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, like it is like one of the deepest lakes in the United States. It's definitely Wisconsin has a lot of lakes being up there, but so it's huge. It's deep, and he's going like at night because the Perseid meteor shower is happening, and he's like it's at its peak that night. And so around 10 p.m., he hits the water. And Green Lake is very, very like Mayberry kind of place. Like everyone knows one another. It's a very, very small town. So at 5 a.m. the next morning, Deputy Vandekolk gets a call about a missing kayaker. So they go to Big Green Lake. Like they're like, okay, searching around, seeing everything looks normal, but they end up finding Ryan's Dodge Caravan there, but there's no signs of anything suspicious. They're searching the lake, they're looking around, and at 6:30 a.m., they find the kayak upside down in the middle of the lake. So they call his wife, Emily. Emily said she had texted with him the night before. At 10 p.m., Emily had written, "Night, love you." About 15 minutes later, she texted him again, telling him that their older son, 17, was spending the night at a friend's house. 5 minutes later, Ryan texted back, "I may have snuck out on the lake." Emily said, "That would have been nice to know. I was beginning to wonder why you weren't home." Ryan apologized, but then added, "Temperature is perfect." Emily says, "Nothing new. I should be used to it by now. So many nights I have no idea where you are when it's late."
Oh.
Ryan says, "The meteor shower is awesome in the dark." Emily asked Ryan to turn on his location sharing in the Life 360 app, which he did. Emily texts, again, "No communication. Would have been nice to know." Ryan, "I'll work on this communication thing." Emily, "It sucks going to bed, not having any idea where you are, just saying." Ryan told Emily he had forgotten his paddle and was instead using a fishing net. Emily texts,
Excuse me.
No.
"You're in a 236 foot deep
Using a
lake
fishing net.
No.
as a
No.
paddle?"
No.
Emily texts, "No paddle is dumb." Ryan, "I love
Paddle
you.
is dumb, Emily.
I love you. Good night." Emily, "Night. Love you too. Be safe." Ryan, "I'll start heading back to shore soon."
With my fishing net paddle.
Emily, K. And that's the last text that she sends. So now here's the issue with this search. If Ryan indeed had drowned in the lake's actually so deep that the pressure prevents gases from building up, and your body would not float to the surface. It's just not enough. It would be stuck in the lake. So they're searching. Eventually they find a fishing rod over here. They find a tackle box over someplace else. And finally they find his wallet with his ID and everything in it. So it seemed like a foregone conclusion. Ryan had no paddle. He was out in the middle of a very dark late at night and must have gotten confused, turned around, flipped over, tried to swim to shore, but didn't and drowned. So
That sounds familiar.
Deputies discussed whether to enter Ryan as a missing person to see if he had been in contact with authorities in other jurisdictions, but they decided against it. Ryan wasn't a missing person. He's somewhere in the lake. So they bring in this like lake body finder expert to search this lake because it is very deep, but it's very clear and it's very easy to see to the bottom with the equipment this guy has. So they're like, you know, we're going to find the body. We're going to bring closure to this, you know, situation. Meanwhile, they also have to go and let his wife of 22 years, Emily, know, hey, like, we're sorry, but we think that Ryan drowned in the lake. So they go and talk to her. They're looking into the relationship. It seems totally ordinary. There's no real financial issues, although he had recently racked up some credit card debt, the details of which she was unaware. There's also no health issues on his side, but he did just go and reverse a vasectomy because he was part of a small percentage of people where the procedure might cause pain. So he had just done that, but everything else seems fine and normal. They've got, you know, 3 kids. They're like in their teenage years.
How old's the couple? They've been married for 22 years.
They're 44.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything seems fine and normal. The search continues for 53 days, and the town is starting to get weary and kind of suspicious. Like, this professional scoured the lake and finally gets to the point where he tells the sheriffs, like, you have to start looking elsewhere. Like, he is not in this lake. I've done the whole thing. Like, he's not here.
I think I heard something about
like
this
this
when
sounds
it
so familiar.
because it's so recent. I think I read a headline or something like. Okay, continue.
Day 56, the sheriff decides, you know what? I'm just going to search Ryan's name to see if any law enforcement had done a search on his name. And bingo. Canadian authorities had searched Ryan's name at the border the day after his disappearance. Something they would have found initially if they had entered him as a missing person. So day 58, I'm like, how dare they wait 2 days? But day 58, they sheepishly sit down with Emily, who has who has a picture of Jesus and Ryan walking on water
Girl,
in her dining room.
Stop it right now. We're in Wisconsin? Where are we?
Yes,
Oh my
Wisconsin. So
Was it AI generated? I need to know.
I know.
Probably.
I need to know. Like,
And she had it
This
printed?
was recent, so
I
it probably
cannot.
isn't AI. They were holding hands, walking on water. Like,
Okay,
It's
I do.
awful.
I have look.
okay.
I have sympathy for this woman. I'm not trying to be like
Dude.
shitty at all. I have sympathy for her, but I do have to say, if you were the 17-year-old child and you came downstairs and you saw that mom has printed a like what are we thinking, like a 20 by
yeah, it's
like
poster size.
canvas of Jesus walking
Grief-
hand in hand
grief
with your
with
dad,
dad.
that
No.
you think
Makes
has
you do
passed
weird
away.
things.
I
Grief
know,
does make
I
you do weird
know,
shit,
and
but-
it's not that I'm not being sympathetic, but I can just imagine myself as a teenager, just a heavy sigh,
Yeah.
You know, you see that
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So the cops sit her down in this room and they explain that they believe that Ryan is still alive and her face goes completely white. Their theory is Ryan has faked his death and abandoned his family. Obviously, like, they're watching her reaction and it goes everywhere from disbelief to relief that he's alive
Sure.
to
What the
confusion
fuck? Yeah.
and then to anger.
Yes.
I
Yes,
mean,
yes, and yes.
like all
Would
of that.
be me as well.
There, so
Oh, they got
Then-
his wait, what?
what? Yeah. And then they tell her, hey, by the way, you have to keep this completely secret. You can't tell anyone. Like your kids, your family.
almost wish you hadn't
no
told me
one.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has to go to like one of her kids' like Christmas recitals or something like right after they tell her. And so she's sitting in the auditorium, like stunned.
Oh my
Like-
gosh. Oh
and
my
the-
god. Yeah.
She's like a wreck. Because listen, the whole fucking town, it's one of these small towns. That whole town had raised money, given them donations. They had pitched in to help. And now she's not a grieving widow. Like
She still
the
deserves
scorned
all that shit, though. She still
wife?
deserve it. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't take it back. I'd be like,
Not
you know
a minute.
what?
I'd be like, you know what? You keep that money.
Yeah, yeah.
You earned that.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly. So
You're still gonna
she-
need it.
She had given the police his laptop, and they find that he had deleted his browser history the day before his disappearance. However, they're able to dig, and they do find documents that detail his plan. They have numbers for burner phones. He's got his email set up through a service called Proton Mail that is an encrypted service out of Switzerland, which makes it difficult to go get a search warrant and be able to look through it. They find out he's been sending cryptocurrency to a Russian exchange and that he had taken out $375,000 in life insurance. Furthermore, when Emily's mom was helping her out while he was gone, she was in on the laptop. She ended up finding $80,000 in credit card debt that Emily didn't know about.
Oh my
So
god.
her and
80,000 in
80,000.
credit card debt?
yeah.
Jesus.
So her
That's a lot.
and Ryan's parents ended up just quietly paying it off without telling her. So the other thing the cops find is a shit ton of online messages between Ryan and a woman named Ekaterina Vladislavovna. So we've got passport fraud, insurance fraud, obstruction. They know he got into Canada, and they know from Canada he flew to France, but then the trail goes cold. Day 91 is when they finally say, okay, like it's time to start coming clean to the public and to the town. So the first thing they do is they invite all close family members of Ryan and like the pastor of their church into this meeting room. And that's when they finally like let his mom, his father, his stepfather, all of his family like know what, not only is he alive, but what he has done. And the guy that searched the lake was there for the meeting, and he's found so many bodies throughout the years. It's terrible, grisly scenes, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ends up saying it's the most terrible scene he's ever witnessed was this meeting of the fan. Like, it was so brutally awkward. And like,
Oh god.
if you're Ryan's mom and dad,
Oh.
like your son
And
abandoned
sibling, like I cannot imagine grieving my sibling
and then
and then
learning
being
that
like,
they did
this motherfucker did what?
yeah.
No.
Oh my God. Can you imagine how
No.
awkward it is? But I'm like, oh, would love to have been like
A
watching.
fly on the wall.
I know. It's so terrible. So they also, like, the cops had blitzed the emails and the phone numbers that they found on the documents, like reaching out, be like, please reach out and talk to us. Like, we know you're still alive. And it's Katya that finally gets in touch, and she's being like really reluctant and distrustful. Like, she's like, I don't know anything about a U.S. police. Like, is this a scam? That kind of thing. They finally get through to her that this is real. Like, Ryan abandoned his family, and like, we need him to get in touch.
Hello.
And they basically are like, help out his 3 kids. Like, he needs to get in touch. So eventually he does get in touch. But it turns out faking your death isn't illegal. Like, you can kind of get charged with an obstruction charge if people can prove in court that what you did was willingly trick cops into doing something.
Well,
so
and fraud too, right? Because I mean, there's the life
insurance didn't
insurance.
get paid out.
Okay.
And passport fraud they can kind of get, because here's the thing, like, they had his passport at the beginning of the search, but turns out Ryan had secretly told the passport office, like, oh, my passport was stolen, and he had gotten a new one. And that's how he got into Canada. He thought it would throw people off and be like, he couldn't have left the country. Like, here's his passport right here.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, technically you could get him on passport fraud, but this guy's like a 44-year-old small town carpenter with no criminal history. So
Yeah.
they don't really know what to do. He's completely out of the country.
If you were his kids, can you imagine? Because like, it's really shitty to abandon your
Yeah.
wife. Like, it's horrible. But like,
Your children.
how do you can never forgive your parent for that, right?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. It's one of those situations that's similar. I know this came up either earlier this episode or the shorty with the Kendra Lakari chick. Well, like, what a fucking betrayal when the call is coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck.
It's just like, how dare you have kids and then be your kid's biggest op? You know, that's just so fucked up to me. Anyways, he's in a country with no extradition either. So they can't do anything, but they trying to get him to come back. They want the money that they spent on the search, which is about $35,000, and they also kind of think he's a super big piece of shit. Like, this detective, like, or deputy, he knows everybody in the town, right? And is just like, got to know Emily, got to know the kids and the family, and they were searching for closure for this guy. And he like really has a lot of anger towards what a piece of shit he thinks Ryan is. So he spends days going back and forth with Ryan, trying to talk him into being a man for his kids, like being a man of faith, like throwing everything at the wall, like, you know, to try to keep the conversation going, keep him talking, get all these things. Finally, I think the kids' angle really got to him. And on day 120, Ryan flies into Chicago where they go to meet him. They do have a strong case for obstruction, showing that he deliberately like set things up. But it's not enough to arrest him in another state. So they need to convince him to come and give a statement. He could have declined. He didn't have to go with them. He didn't have to come home, but he didn't. And the deputy theorized that he kind of wanted to brag about how he did it. He wanted to share his story. So
He wants to show off. Oh, look how smart I was.
Exactly.
Were you? Because immediately we knew.
Yeah.
Well, within like, a month or two.
So he does go back with them and he gives his statement. So in January of 2024, he's talking to Katya regularly, and he is head over heels for this lady. And he starts fantasizing about faking his own death. And then in August, he put his plan in action. He had gone and stocked up on all the supplies he needed, Like he bought an electric bike off of Amazon and then immediately deleted the account that he had bought it with. He went and bought a raft at a Walmart and a backpack and some other supplies. So when he gets to the middle of the lake that night, he inflates a toy raft like with his mouth, rows back to shore in a little inflatable dinghy. He gets out, steps on solid ground, and then it's mud. It immediately sinks like up to his knees, barely gets out of the mud, out of the lake, gets on the electric bike that he had hidden and bikes 70 miles.
Sir. In your mud-soaked pants.
Yes.
70 miles on an electric bike. Okay.
70 miles. And then he ditches the bike in these woods and his old clothes. He changes into new clothes, walks another 40 minutes to a Greyhound bus station, and then takes that bus to Toronto. He used his laptop and a prepaid debit card to buy tickets to France, and then gets on another plane from France to take him to Georgia, the country. He was boastful the whole time. He was arrogant. He had no real remorse. When asked about like the 20K that some 20K that he had taken, he says he was so far in debt, it didn't matter. But to Katya, that 20,000 was meaningful. Meanwhile, Emily's on food stamps and relying on the town to get by. But now they have the solid evidence they need to charge him with an obstruction. The other kind of shitty thing that really pissed off the deputy was he kept trying to blame it on Emily, being like, how much attention do you think that she was paying me if I was able to do this all under her nose? Was his attitude.
Oh, gosh. With 3 kids.
Yeah, first of all, maybe she was busy doing something else. Secondly, that text exchange shows that she was trying to have your attention and communicate with you.
Yes.
You just didn't do
said,
it. What was she supposed to do? Like, force you?
Exactly. So they've charged him with obstruction, and he spends the night in jail and bonds out the next day, where Emily had divorce papers ready, filing for sole custody of the kids. Almost a year later, Emily's younger 14 and 15-year-old kids have texted and seen their father. Their oldest kid at 18 refuses to speak to him.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And I bet you the younger kids eventually go no contact as well. I bet it's just because they were so young and they don't understand really
when they
what
really
he did.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Right.
Well, listen, because this definitely gets me. Ryan is living with his mother and stepfather an hour and a half away and doing nothing to help support his kids.
Surprise.
I'm looking at that mother who paid off $80,000 in debt for him, and I'm thinking, there's where it comes from. Somebody's always there to clean up his fucking mess for him. But anyways, regardless of all of that, when interviewed, Emily still describes their relationship as amicable and would even consider reconciling with him.
Girl. Guys, we've got to stop. We've got to stop. I don't.
No.
I know.
I don't understand. I know the draw to have a partner is strong. I know that going through life on your own, especially when you have kids, is hard. I fucking get it. Nothing can be worse than being with somebody who
clearly doesn't want to be with
you that way.
Right.
There is no... Why?
Yeah. Ryan pled no contest, and he, as part of a plea deal, was supposed to get 45 days in prison. The judge was so upset by that he actually was like, no, you were fooling everybody or pulling this charade on your wife, the family, this town for 89 days. And so that's what you're going to do. And
Bare
so
there you go.
Bare minimum. That is fucking ridiculous.
He was sentenced to 89 days and $30,000 restitution, which somehow was paid. I'm looking at mommy. And he still has plans to be with Katya. However, no one could reach Katya for comment.
Emily, baby, if you're
Katya's like,
listening,
bye.
I need you to have some self-respect. I need you to
I just want to give her a hug, like so bad, and be like, and also just shake her a little, you know, like that. I have never heard of somebody disrespected, like obviously a fake your own death thing. Usually, like the wife's in on it and they're trying to get an insurance payout or something, but to do that instead of a divorce.
And what he
like,
did to your
just get real.
children, outside of what he did to you, the damage, that doesn't ever go away. It never goes away. Like,
Ryan
you know,
was
your
playing
dad was
Ryan's
willing
Big
to do that.
Adventure.
Like, sorry. Like, I don't know. We really got to get to a place where it's like, it's really okay to be alone.
Yeah.
I fucking promise.
Yeah.
I fucking promise. You're gonna be okay. It is better than being with someone who disrespects you actively, who would do that to your children.
Yep.
Like cause lasting harm to. If it wasn't their father, would you accept that from anyone else?
Yeah, and I get it that 22 years is a long time and there's a lot of history, and like her reasoning was like, was their history, but it's like
I do get it. I get it on
doesn't-
an emotional level.
It doesn't make it okay
no.
for me. Like you said, you did this to our kids.
Right.
You let everybody grieve you. You embarrassed and humiliated
I'll tell
your
you
whole
something.
family.
I have a whole lot of history with my siblings too. And if my brother did that to me, you put me through like grieving your death. And
No.
What?
To be with some Russian woman, like go have your midlife crisis if that's what you want to do, but
Right.
At least be honest
do that
about
shit
it.
to yourself,
Yeah.
not to the people that you purport to love. Like you're a fucking psychopath about this. But
Yeah, to have no remorse about it is crazy, dude.
Crazy.
That's
when
bonkers.
When you look up his name on TikTok, there's a random like girl on the street interview TikTok that got an interview with him, not knowing it was him. But she's like, do you have any advice or whatever? And he's, or do you need advice? And he's like, should I go back to Uzbekistan?
Oh, I saw this. I saw
or
this.
should I stay in the States?
No.
You saw, dude.
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy. You can see him. I'm like, this guy is fucking bizarre. He's awful. He's a weird person. Kind of the way that we were talking about somebody that just doesn't show any expression, you know, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking maniac.
Yeah,
but
you're like a lizard person.
yeah.
I was gonna say an alien, which to take like to shift things. I have Christina. Have you watched that Undisclosed? Apparently, there's like a documentary where they're like, yeah, the aliens are here. And they don't like us. I was like, oh, Cassie can't watch this.
No.
Because
Will you
it was
send
like
it to me?
I think
not
it's
for
on
me.
Amazon Prime or something. They were talking about it on Daily Zeitgeist, but because Blair Saki was talking about it, and she was like, "Yeah, they're not." Cassie, take out your earbuds, maybe. But they were like, "They're not nice, and they don't like us."
Oh, no.
They're like,
I mean,
I mean,
we
same,
haven't
but
really put our best foot forward, if I'm
Yeah.
honest.
We surely haven't.
Like if
We
somebody
surely
came
have
to
not.
my house acting the way that we've acted, I'd be like, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
You know?
they've
So-
seen what we've done to our planet. They're like,
Yeah.
this is disrespectful.
Yeah.
These people are
truly.
trash.
Yeah.
We're the ones with the dirty pillow.
We're the dirty pillow. Oh no. I'll find that though, because I was considering watching it actually.
No, speaking of, now that we're getting to the section of what we're watching, I am obsessed with a new show. I don't know if any of you are watching it on Apple TV, Pluribus.
Oh, Chris is watching
but I keep hearing about it. I have not
Chris is
watched
watching
it.
it. He loves
Okay.
it.
My
He yelled at the TV
God.
the other day.
I love it so
Okay.
much. It's Vince Gilligan who created Breaking Bad, and it's got Rhea Seaborn in it, who is in Better Call Saul. She is fantastic. The story, it's really, really fucking good so far. I haven't been this excited about a television show in a long time, but I'm in it.
That's what I keep hearing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a shot.
I heard Chris yelling at the TV the other day. I was like, oh, it's got to be good.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
I've watched a couple of things. I touched on this in the shorty, but I have watched 2 domestic thrillers. I fucking love, or like one domestic thriller and the other one's just like a psychological thriller type thing. I love a thriller TV show, like a good one, limited series, lovely. So the first one that I watched was All Her Fault, which was on Peacock. It's got Sarah Snook.
Heard that's good.
Yes.
It was good. Yeah, it's got Dakota Fanning.
And it's a book. There's a book.
Yeah, it sounds like a book title.
Yeah.
Jake Lacey.
Dude, is he ever going to get to play a nice guy? Anytime
no
I hear
no
Jake
comment.
Lacey,
You have to watch it.
He's
on
a
your
piece
own.
of shit, right?
He does have that face. Like he does have like a punchable face. He does.
Yeah.
And then Sarah Snook, who played Shiv on Succession, is the lead in that. It's very good. If you like a twisty-turny domestic thriller, which I do, definitely feels like a domestic thriller novel. It feels like that.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Yes, and it's I really enjoyed it. And then the other one I watched is The Beast in Me or whatever that one is with Claire Danes and Matthew Rhys.
Yes.
The performances from those two, honestly, especially Matthew Rhys,
He's so
good.
He's
so
such a good actor.
Brittany Snow was good too. Across the board, really good. This is a good time, I guess, to bring up it's a bummer that the discourse online about this show, because it's genuinely a really good show and the performances are really good, is Claire Danes' appearance.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even
she's
recognize
beautiful.
her. I love her. I did not recognize her. I don't know if it was just the dark hair or what.
To be fair, well, because she's not had any noticeable work done, right?
Yeah.
So she has a very expressive face. She has lines in her face. And a lot of people are commenting on how she is aging, which you can't win. You really can't win.
Just stop.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's the thing. Are you too skinny? Are you too big? Are you too...
You've got too much Botox. You didn't do
enough.
anything to your face.
It's like, how about just stop making comments altogether?
And I think it was a
appearance.
choice in that show. The contrast on that show is very unforgiving. I will say that, like, for everybody. But I think that was a deliberate, like, color grading choice for the way that they chose to film it.
Kind of give it a raw.
And I think she's great in it. So that should not be the conversation that's happening. Just fucking leave people alone in terms of things like that. But both of those shows, if you like a thriller, they're limited series. You can get in, get out in like 8 to 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I love that.
I didn't recognize her because I think it was the dark hair though, because I actually thought she looked like Katie Holmes. Like from the I haven't seen the
from
show,
like the poster or whatever.
Yeah, from like the photo. I was like, oh, okay. I think it was the dark hair that threw me, but yeah, no, she's like a full grown adult.
Yeah, she's like almost
woman.
50. Yeah, you know. And Matthew Rhys though, excellent in it. Very, very good.
Yeah, no, he's
love him.
such a good actor.
I'm still really upset that they're not bringing Perry Mason back.
I know, he was so
such
good
a
in
good
that
show. Ugh.
Yeah, I only watched the first season, to be honest.
The second season I like better. Actually.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, if you guys have something, did you
Cassie
go?
didn't go.
Oh,
I've read a bunch of books.
okay.
I read a bunch of books since we've talked. I read The 5-Year Lie, which was since you mentioned thrillers, I thought I'd bring that one up because that one was really good. It was, it was good. You can tell, here's what I'll say. You can tell that she is coming from the background of having done romance novels. However, it still has that thriller quality. It's a domestic thriller. But there's things where you're like, okay, we get it. It's wrapped up.
Yeah.
Okay, we get it. You know, but otherwise, I thought it was really good. It still had. I like the multi-person narrative in books like that. It keeps me from like overthinking or overguessing like what the ending's going to be, you know? And then I also read Forget Me Not, which I think might be also coming to Netflix, which was also an interesting kind of mystery.
Okay.
And then I read a trilogy of kind of a YA romantasy trilogy, Powerless, which was good, but it wasn't like, oh, this is the best book I read all year.
Speaking of YA trilogies, did you guys know that some 24-year-old made all of her friends help her shoot their version of Hunger Games?
Oh, I've seen clips. I saw the person who rented out an entire theater to watch it.
Yes.
And I fucking love it. I love it.
Love that.
Bring back parody movies. That feels so early internet. That feels so like original YouTube to me. That is so fucking funny.
This is the thing that they don't understand. The AI will never be able to replicate something like that.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's true.
that's
true.
Human creativity. If it can supplement human creativity, I'm all for it. I don't think that's what they're aiming for. I think they're aiming to replace it, but man, you can't replace a bunch of 24-year-olds going out and reshooting. And they called it the Hunger Games, but better.
Oh my God. The clips I've seen are so funny. Truly.
What movie would you do if you could get all your friends on board?
Princess
Devil
Bride.
Wears Prada.
God, you guys knew right away. I was going to say Twilight or something hilarious.
I mean, Twilight would be funny. Twilight
that
would
would
be
be
so
fun.
funny, actually.
Yeah, especially like with our age.
Oh my God. Please. Who would you want to be?
I want to be Bella. What are you talking about?
I want to be Jasper.
Oh, yeah. I love Jasper.
I don't know
Staring into the camera.
the movies well
Alice.
enough.
I want to be Alice. I'm such an Alice, let's be honest.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, you know who I want to be? I want to be Charlie. I want to be Bella's dad. Just confused all the time with a big mustache. Just not knowing what the fuck is going on ever.
Ever. Never, ever.
Oh my God. Imagine your teenage daughter starts dating somebody and then like
Who's like 150 years old.
Yeah.
And she's obsessed with him. And she wants to get married.
and have a baby.
Yeah.
That
What?
almost kills her? That looks like a weird robot child?
Oh my God,
What?
that fucking baby. It's so
Renesmee?
creepy.
Isn't the baby like imprinted on the werewolf too?
The werewolf
Oh, God,
imprints on
no.
the baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit gets weird. We accepted so much shit and we were like,
So
yeah, this
much.
is written for children. This is fine.
No.
What?
Wow.
So if anybody would like, if you are a Patreon member, we did cover that very early on in our Tainted Love movies.
Yeah.
So if you scroll back, you can listen to I would love to re-listen to that because I bet our opinions were...
I had never seen it. That's the only time I've
Girl,
seen that movie.
man.
That one and done.
It's a journey.
I
might-
don't need to see the other ones.
I might make
either.
us watch New Moon next.
Oh,
no.
What?
How,
Don't
how
don't
fucking
don't tempt
dare
me.
you. Don't you dare. I just
Oh my-
rewatched all of them not that long ago and I was like, what the fuck?
No, speaking of Hunger Games, rewatch Hunger Games before
Yeah.
you rewatch Twilight. It's a much
Oh.
better franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, if you guys have something that we should watch or read, if you have a terrible date story, especially if it's holiday related, because it's our favorite this time of year, go to our one-stop shop of website. It's myworstdatepodcast.com, and we love you so much.
Cheers.